All right, so I want to show how we can make a histogram. So on the screen, what I have are data representing, in this case, the number of pairs of shoes, but whatever data that you have, if it's quantitative data, we can make a histogram for that. So the first thing, it's actually quite simple. You just highlight your data, right? So here's our data. I'm highlighting it. Maybe it's in a column, maybe it's in a row, whatever. Mine's in a block or an array. So I'm just highlighting it. And then I'm going to go to Insert. I go to Recommended Charts. So this does not look good. None of these really are doing what I want, right? If I go to All Charts, there is an option for histogram. And so if I select that, it doesn't look great, but this is actually what we want. The reason I say it doesn't, I'm going to hit OK. The reason I say it doesn't look great is because it only has 2 bins, right? So I'd like there to be more bins, but that's a really easy fix. So now that I've selected the appropriate chart, I can go ahead and change my chart title to whatever I need. So this is, I don't know, pairs of shoes, whatever it is that you're measuring or your data says. Okay, so how do we get more bins? So I click on the block itself. So if I'm outside the chart, notice that the blocks aren't really highlighted or bordered. If I click on the chart, now you can kind of see that there's this like faint blue outline around each block. So as long as that's selected, now I can right click over the block and I go to Format Data Series. And you should get a pop-up on the side. So what you want to do is there's this little down arrow. So if we were like say on series 1 or series options, there's this little down arrow here. So if I click that, it's going to drop down all these options. And I want to go to horizontal axis because this is going to allow me to adjust my bins. So notice that when I go to axis options, there are 3 things. You can go like, I want it to be pink, which is fine. I love pink, but like, so that's like your formatting color option. This is effects, like if you want it to like pop out of the page, but the bars, this is kind of the math region or like how it looks and how many bins you have and all that stuff. So I would just go, you can go to bin width and you can say, oh, I want my bins to be, I don't know how wide, maybe like if I want the width to be 5, right? And I hit enter. And so now you can see I'm going from 4 to 9, from 9 to 14, from 14 to 19, 19 to 24, and 24 to 29. That's totally fine. You can say, oh, I want 6 bins, and you can do it that way. It's totally up to you. I think I like bin width, maybe, yeah, with 5 is, I think looks great. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bins. If I did it 4, I would have more bins, but whatever. So that's how you can adjust your bin.